Hey everybody, Cory here from 10 Acre Woods. Today I am going to be making my monkey fart soap. This is one of my most popular soaps. I cannot keep it in stock. And I think a lot of it has to do with, just the name of the soap, and then the other thing has to do with the embeds that I use. And let me show you those. They're right here. Okay. And they are monkeys, okay, and I make them all different rainbow shapes. I made this mold myself, and I've used it so much that I'm going to have to make another one. And so I don't have my silicone in yet from my order. So when I do, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and make a video of how I go about doing that. But I did want to show you the monkeys that I make my mold from, and there is, let's see, 6 of them, 6 different poses, I guess you'd say, of the monkeys. And what they are is they're little finger puppets. Okay, now originally I bought these monkeys, and I bought a whole bunch of them, and I just literally stuck them on my soap. And then I thought, oh, well, that's ridiculous. I can just make soap and, make a mold and make the actual soap. And so that's what I decided to do. And it has worked out really, really well. And so I don't have to buy these anymore. Although these are a brand new set, I wanted to make sure that they were brand new when I made the mold again. But when I go to make them, I will be sure to make a video so y'all can see, how I go about doing that. But people just love these monkeys. I mean, they are just the cutest things, and so they're real popular, and the soap is real popular. So what I have in here is I have my basic recipe, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some goat's milk powder, add some goat's milk powder to it. And this is a really colorful soap. What I do is I go ahead and the base of the soap is white, and then there's different colors, just swirled in there. And I don't do it in any particular swirl. I just stick a chopstick in there and swirl away. So having said that, I will get going. A couple of people have asked me, what I put in my lye water on a regular basis. And so what I do is there's 3 things always in my lye water, always. There is tussa silk, table salt, and sugar. Sugar for bubbles, of course, added bubbles, table salt for a little more hardness, and the silk, the tussa silk for the glide, the slip. I mean, some people say they can't feel it. I believe you can, and so that's why I put that in there. And you can see it's all clear. I mean, everything's absorbed totally in, and the silk has dissolved so that it colors the water just a little bit. And yes, I know I'm not wearing gloves. My hands, I don't know if you can tell or not, but my hands are swollen up today. The weather that we're having is really affecting my lupus, and it seems to me that everything's swollen. So the gloves that I have don't fit when my hands are swollen up like this. And so I will just be careful, I promise. I am wearing my goggles, however, so. And of course my, my little jacket here. I want some fairly good swirls with this. I'm not gonna, bring it to a medium trace. I'm just gonna do a real light trace and then break it out into the different colors, which I hope you can see over here. I have the colors. As you can tell, I'm doing bigger batches now. My website has picked up. The business on there has really picked up, so I'm trying to stay ahead of the orders, and so I'm doing double batches instead of the regular one. I'm doing 2 molds at a time instead of 1 mold at a time, and so it's interesting. I bought a commercial blender, a commercial stick blender, to take care of the depth of these pots, and found that after using it for 3 batches, that it's so powerful, even on the lowest setting, that when I want to just emulsify something, it brings it to medium trace. So needless to say, I don't use it anymore. I've gone back to my stick blenders, but I use only the ones that have the real tall connections so that it doesn't, get in. But anyway, so there's that. And the colors that I'm using are all by Nurture Soap Supply. I love her colors. They're brilliant. And they always stay nice and clean, so I like that. So. You'll have heard me talk about my little dogs. They're like my children. I never had children of my own, so I have 2 stepchildren, but or bonus children actually, because they are a bonus to me. But I have 3 Cocker Spaniels that are just my joy in life, and one of my Cockers is very sick, and we don't know what's wrong yet, but it's breaking my heart, let me tell you. Hi everybody, Cory here from 10 Acre Woods, and I brought you back for the cutting of the monkey fart soap. I've got it all lined up so that I can just cut it. Took me a while to do that, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut it down through. And that's the first bar. I like it. I had some leftover soap and monkeys, and so what I did is I made little monkey hearts. Isn't that cute? I just love them. And then there's the inside. You see? Really like it. It's pretty. Needs to be cleaned up, of course. Beautiful. I like that each one is different, you know. Thing, I cut his tail off. Oh wow. And then just the end piece. And there we go. If you like this, please leave a comment below. If you'd like to see something different, let me know. Thanks for watching.